So welcome guys, welcome back. How many days I've been there? Nini zimepita. Anyway, I've been busy. I've been doing stuff, and I actually got into AI. So today, today I'm going to show you how you can run your own LLM. I won't show, sitakuonesha Kenya tu unaweza do na hiyo LLM. First off, last time tulikuwa tuna install Bancel Labs distro Bancel Lab Linux wenye hatukumalizia, si ndio? Anyway, maneno zimekuwa most, so sikuweza ku continue that series, but I've already built the lab itself, the network itself. You will get to see it, then you'll get to see what we are getting into next. And tumeingililia LLM kiasi. We are learning how we can run our own LLM in our own machine instead of relying on cloud-based LLMs. And LLMs ni large language models zenye watu wanaziita AI. And yeah, so tuanzia gani? Aja tuanzie na LLM, right? The new shine. Nasije kama ita derail watu ama itaonesha watu how they can build themselves, how they wanaweza jijenga nayo, sawa? So running your own LLM in your machine, it will consume a lot of power. It will need a lot of power, like you can see here. You can see here. I hope recording inaoneshana. Yeah, you can see. You can see here. This is my CPU. Average it is bit. Yeah, you can see here. This is the RAM that I have. I have 15 GB. I have 16 GB. And running the LLM plus my host machine, my host operating system, which AskD inahitaji a little bit more power, more RAM, more memory than running it in a bare Linux environment. So let us jump into it, right? Acha tuingie tuanzie. I had these terminals all in black. But me with the choice that we went with, the black shades, we couldn't see well, so we went up and created a recording profile that yenye sasa tutakuwa tunatumia for the recording. The built-in, as you can see, is super dark. Mimi mwenyewe sasa sioni nikiwa, unaweza vaa specs, maybe uniambie kama unaiona. But with this iko fine, sawa. I'm running these LLMs. I'm using Ollama. And Ollama is you can call it a tool that you can use to run LLMs in your local machine. Let me get browser in here. Oh man, I guess I like the dark theme. Ollama. Yeah, here is Ollama. In the Ollama, you can go here and see the models. You can click on these three dashes, go to models, Na unaweza ona zile models zenye unaweza run. Like right now we are running this Qwen, the latest generation of LLM in Qwen series. Sijaingia so much into LLMs or AI, but I don't know much about the Qwen series. Ama the Qwen series ni this 0.6 billion parameter, 1.7 billion parameter, 4 billion parameter, and so on. I have this. I was thinking also having this, but with 24 billion parameters, which size yake ni big kiasi, so running in my local machine itakuwa stress kidogo. I have like how many cores? I have 8 cores, yeah, but RAM ni kidogo. Then the CPU peke yake running that kind of local large language model itakuwa tricky kidogo. So let us get into our terminal with the LLMs. Hii ndo actually inafanya muone my CPU kiwe spike hivi. Normally when I'm not with the LLMs, let me power it off first. You can just type in buy to get out of the LLM. I can go ahead and stop this. So when we go back, tona my CPU imeanza kudrop. I hope. Yeah. Is it dropping? Let us see if Olama is still running. The Olama is not running. But this should be dropping. Hey, unaona imeanza ku drop. Eventually itakuwa huko down. Anyway, that's not important. So let us get back into Olama, right? Let's get back into Olama and serve. Get to the. You can run any LLM. Like for example, here I have this as LLMs. So I can choose any from this. Maybe I can choose Qwen. Let me choose Qwen. Code Qwen. Nataka to code kitu hapa. Olama run. There you go. So it will go ahead and try and run Olama, but ikiendelea, let us get into something else. I want to show you mali tumefikisha lab pia hiyo ikiendelea kurun. As you can see hapa sahi. Our CPU ime spike tena, imeruka juu tena. Here is the lab yenye tulikuwa tunaanzisha install the attacker. Right now it is ready. We have our domain controller, which is Risecure domain controller. We have a certificate authority. We have Exchange. Exchange is a mail server proprietary for Microsoft. We have our gateway, which is running pfSense. We have our research, which is also for research, kujua how different techniques of writing offensive tools and and debugging and writing code, compiling open source code. Bado hatujaingilia, we are not so much deep into coding, but we are getting there. We have our subordinate certificate authority. We have our WASU, which is our SIM, or our intrusion detection, our prevention system. We have Windows 11. Now Windows 11 is connected to our domain controller, using a user. Mwenye user mwenyewe anajiita, hata sikumbuki venye nilimuita yeye mwenyewe. I think I should use local names for our for our network, right? I think I should use local names. So ingia pale kwa comment section niambie what you think is good for our lab, and maybe try re-implement or see what you can do, ama tuone kama hiyo iwezi, hiyo tunachana. Na kama you don't have anything to say about the network, just tell me, hey, how can you do that? Sawa. Let us see if LLM iko ready. Iko fine. We in. Let me exit this one. There we go. So, kitu ya kwanza tujaribu nini? Jaribu write C code for Windows operating system but can run. No. That's not good for us. Write C code for Windows operating system that runs in the kernel space and injects on lists processes by process ID. List processes by process ID and their tokens. Let us look at privileged tokens, right? And click enter, and let's see what it will give us. Najua it is not trained in anything ama aiko, it doesn't have those guardrails lakini let's see how it works, how it's reasoning. If you can call that, you can call it that. Inasema ina think, inajita code quen. Let's see code quen. Let us search here code quen. It's a little bit slow kwa sababu machine yangu pia it's a little bit iko natumianga tu wake code quen. Kitu kama hiyo. Now it's code quen what? 1.5 I guess. 4GB, 64,000 context window, and the context window niliona ni the amount of information inaweza hold, like the amount of information it can think through. I'm not wrong. Let's go into it. To research, kwani kuna ubaya kuangalia. That's why we have the internet, right? Context. It's called context window. Context window in LLM. Waza bado kanasonga. So hapo inasema a context window in LLM refer to the amount of text. I've zoomed out too much. How funny is that? Tunauliza about context window and we get replied by another LLM. Ini assistant bado another AI. So a context window is relax. A context window in large language models refer to the amount of text data the model can process at one time when generating responses. Imeingia hiyo? The amount of info or text that an LLM can process at one time. Like if we give it a whole book, can it process it? If you give it a full paragraph, will it process it, and how fast will it process it? So ukiangalia it can process 64,000. That's huge. 64,000. Wewe mwenyewe unafikiria in what perspective, in what hiyo tusiingie personal. What is this saying? A SQL program that can list all processes on a Windows operating system and display their process ID. The code must be run in the really? Now you see, this code is wrong. This code is already wrong. Let us wait and see. Let us wait and see. But I think this code is already wrong. This code is for user space. Ndio usitegemee AI sana. Pia inakuwa wrong. Usitegemee AI sana. I guess AI ni ya kuboost productivity ama kuharakisha kivitu, and there are better AIs. You can say there are better AIs that are more, they have a bigger, more processing. Man, comparing AI with human beings is hard. I don't think you can do that. Don't think I can compare AI with human beings. What I think human beings go through is a lot of challenges that limit what they can do. Bado inaendelea kugenerate hii code. Anyway, this wasn't our major. We are just getting into it. Nilikuwa tunataka kuintroduce pia wenye wanataka kuingililia LLM, wenye wanataka kuingililia cyber. Pia unaweza itumia in cybersec. Umeona as for the example, this code ama programming, this is just simple code. Ama let us do in our context of cybersecurity, right? Even writing code too in cybersec. Ukitaka kuwa techie, you should kujua code. Niliona kuna a discussion about knowing how to write code and cybersec, but I think pia from the comments, knowing to code gives you inakupatianga hiyo ni step ingine. You become better. You become better into your stuff. I think kama ndai cancel, tutaangalia when I generate some code and some text when we are trying to do some hacking. But for now, let me get into our lab and see what we have been up to and what is cooking. What is cooking? Watu wa them days when yakumbuka The Rock, kama pia anasemanga hivyo, The Rock them days. If you smell whatever, or The Rock, yeah, something like that. So let us get into our hii kwanza ni kama ndai cancel ama tu tuache nikiachana nao, then taweza kurun anything. The CPU imepanda kupanda na muziki ilihepa. What happened to our music? Hii kikataa, what I'll do, I'll just go local. Kwanza tunawatambua wasanii wenzetu, our artists, because also this is art. Cybersec is art. Hacking is art. Get into Europe. Community kangu kako slow. And what is? And pia if you need this kind of setup, nitafute. Ingia hapo kwa comment. If you need this setup, hapo kwa comment. And remember, like, share, subscribe for more. Kwa sababu zinakam bado niliwaambia mrelax, ni mdogo kabanyol oza. Anyway, ni mdogo ni kama, let me just stop the LLM, right? Let's stop the LLM. Hata inafanya machine ikuwe slow. Maybe it's when you want to do and to speed it up, you will need something like a GPU in your machine. A GPU is a graphical processing unit. Ukitaka iende mbio, you need something like a GPU, right? Ama systems zenye ziko latest like an M1 ama M2. M2 iko fine, ina run LLM fine. Mac Mini na run LLMs be fine. I'll also opt to go for servers. Na ujue ukiongezea something like a GPU, jua pia umeongezea power consumption. Yeah. Ukiongezea, if you go for a server, jua pia hapo kuna consumption. Like, I've been trying to think. Kitu kama ChatGPT being used in the whole world. Kama hii ina run this low. And it is not even that accurate with the info. And kama lazima nianze kuitrain. Am I training? Is that not what training means? I'm using it and saving the data. Uone kama ita improve with the output. Maybe. Well, that's where I guess prompt engineering comes in. You engineer a prompt, you type what you want it to be. Like, you can say you want it to be a malware developer, or you want it to be an Active Directory expert, and maybe the information from it now itakuwa based with what you want. It thinks it is. If I'm wrong, I'm ready to stand corrected. Well, just go into the comments and tell me, no, that's not how it goes, or this is how it goes. But yeah, hii code yetu, this user space code, this is not Kano code. Does it try? Oh, it is opening a driver. I think this opening a keylogger. It's like thinking we are building a keylogger. To get the process address for NTDLL. For the function NTQ system information. The NTQ system information give the information about the system. It is in the name. If it gets that, come on. If it gets that information, if the information from that function, which is this one, gotten from here, if it is 0 or it doesn't bring anything out in a print, haijapata. That's the basics. Si yenye mimi najua. I can read code, I can write code, a small code from from LLMs. Still building my skill set in writing code, but for now siwezi sema bado nimefika mahali nadhania nafaa nifike in that journey. Hii acha tu cancel, si ndio? Let's just cancel this. As you can see, ukitaka kuangalia the creativity in the LLM, unaweza iangalia by parameters. You can show parameters. Too bad. Ama show inafaa show nini? Let me just set the help. Maybe utaenda ku figure out when you see this stuff. You can set the parameters, you can show the ama the temperature. Kwanza the temperature. Let's kwanza show the temperature. I guess that's what will show. Itakuonesha iko na creativity ya level gani. Show temperature. Show / parameter. Come on, if I can type. Show parameter. Come on. Kama ni show temperature. Hiki kitu bado sijaingia kabisa. Unfortunately, show what? Can we do this? To burn up. Can we do show? Oh yeah, we can do that. So we can show the model file, show the parameter. Let me see the info. Bado pia hata sijaziangalia. I think imeanza kuingia. Yeah, it's Quen 2 7.3b. The context length is the 65k. They're almost the same number. This is funny. Almost the same number of the number of ports in a system. See, I tried to show the parameters. I was writing parameters wrongly. Am I writing this wrong? Am I in the parameters?